This one for WWE champions. Pay to win like every day, yeah.
I don't play mobile games.
Funny how they still think I'm a broke man.
Then I'm broke.
Even though I be pulling Hogan's. I spent like 40 grand on a couple thousand pictures of some sweaty men.
Oh, what an ordeal. That game never wanted to end. Seriously, I'm glad it's over. As much as I enjoyed hanging out with you guys during that game, I am so relieved it's over. You guys have no clue. I've been waiting. I mean, I want to play other games, and every time I think I'm going to start another game, I start it, then I got to go back to this one, right? It's like, dude, I got to go back. I got to go back. What the hell? You know, now I can finally play other games. It's a big breath of relief that tomorrow we're playing two completely different things than Baldur's Gate and Like a Dragon. Officially, it is done. RPG Overload is complete. It is, okay? No, guys, I mean, I'm being honest and transparent with you. This game and Like a Dragon, because it's two insanely lengthy RPGs, have held me back from playing other new games. And this channel, viewership, I have dumped something like 200,000 plus views a month that I normally would get are gone. The views on this playthrough are abysmal. The stream, take a look. It's the conclusion stream. We had only not even 300 people for most of the stream. Typically, a game that I play gets 400, 500 views, especially when it's new. And this game at first had a lot of views, and it trailed off after a few weeks. And here I am 3.5 months later. So the views are ridiculously down on DSPGaming. The revenue, super chats, and memberships are way down. I'm not exaggerating when I tell you it's over $1,000 a month loss that I used to make since I've been playing all these RPGs. So now I got to try to build the channel back up. Really, I have to try to build the goddamn channel back up. And I got to try to find games people are going to watch. It's funny because every other game I play, when I played Battlefront, each video got 3 to 4 times as more views as a typical part of Baldur's Gate. When I played the shitty throwaway Silent Hill game, right? That game sucked. That got 10 times more views than Baldur's Gate. It's funny because if you attend the streams, right? You'd be like, well, on the streams, I don't get it. He gets a lot of tips. That's all I get is I get some tips. I'm not getting any of the behind the scenes, you know, super chats, memberships that I used to get. They're all gone. That was the recurring support I used to get behind the scenes because I was a variety streamer. For 2.5 to 3 months, I've been playing mostly RPGs, and those people left. They were like, we're not going to sit around while Phil plays these long-ass, boring RPGs, and they fucking left. So I can't support this channel on just people tipping during Baldur's Gate. You understand? This was supposed to be a channel of variety, people coming in and watching at different times for different content. I didn't give you the content. I gave you the same fucking RPGs for 3 months, and it killed the channel. So now it's time to build back. Really, it's time to build this channel back up through a variety of content again. All right? See, that's the thing. Dark Gaming says you're crazy because Alan Wake you beat once, you've seen the whole experience. No, not everyone cares about that. Not everyone said, well, every game that I play must be an insanely long experience with multiple winding paths of which you have to play the game 700 times to see. I don't give a shit. I just want an enjoyable game that I can play, you know, and not have to spend half of my fucking year doing. And that's what it feels. It literally feels like now 4 months I've been playing this game. And it's like I've been held back from enjoying other things because the game is too fucking long. And again, it's not that the game is bad. That me saying it's too long does not mean it's bad. It just means it's too long. For me to enjoy a game, I want it to be a more digestible experience, right? Not, oh, you have to sit here and eat for 4 months straight and skip out on everything else around you because you've been playing this one thing. And that's really what's happened here. I like variety streaming. I enjoy having a fighting game, a shooting game, an RPG, an action game, a horror game, and alternating between them. And that's what the lifeblood of this channel has always been. And I wasn't able to do that since late January when Like a Dragon came out, and it's between Baldur's Gate and Like a Dragon constantly. I mean, honestly, do you want to know the truth? If I was not playing Baldur's Gate 3 or Like a Dragon and Final Fantasy VII Rebirth was the only RPG I was playing, I bet it would have worked. I bet, because there's nothing wrong with that game. It's a good game. But you absolutely cannot, absolutely fucking cannot play that many RPGs at once. You will not retain interest. This is not DSP RPG. The channel was not designed around RPGs. You understand that? So it's never going to work. And that's what happened, is that it didn't work. It killed. We had I'll be honest, every time I play Baldur's Gate, there's probably 5 people who tip, and one of them is 1 Minute Man, and one of them is a person behind the scenes who's been incredibly generous. And to that person, just so you know, thank you, because this one person was really, really supportive during the Baldur's Gate playthrough, and I really appreciate that. If it wasn't for them, it would have literally been every day dead. I'm not kidding. And it was just tips, too. We had a huge, huge dip in all other kinds of support. So even though on the surface the streams look like they're doing well, in reality the channel is suffering, and it has. It feels like it does this. I felt beat up by this fucking game being so long. RPG Overload is officially done. Me playing nonstop RPGs on this channel is over. There will still be an RPG in the mix, but I refuse to play endless RPGs moving forward. I have to balance this channel now to build it back to what it was, because these last couple of months, actually, this channel has suffered greatly in attendance, viewership, and channel support with things like memberships and super chats. And the direct feedback I got is, you're just playing too many RPGs. We want variety back. So starting tomorrow, variety returns to DSP Gaming. I'm just here. I'm going to have like a little hangout session with my audience. That's really the only purpose of this right now, is I just want to relax with you guys and have a chill night, because, man, I'm exhausted from playing these RPGs. I really am. Like, it took a lot out of me to play these, especially Baldur's Gate 3, over 140-hour playthrough. You know, Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, 65 hours. It's, like, ridiculous, the length of these games and how much it took to get through them. So... no, Eclipse, I'm not specifically blaming Baldur's Gate 3 for hurting the channel. I've already said there was a combination of many factors that happened since January, including people finding this YouTube loophole where you could basically use a VPN to do fake memberships that aren't paid for, so I get nothing out of them, among other things. But that's one aspect. All you have to do is take a look at the analytics of this channel, and you can see since December, this is my viewership. Literally, it's a downward slope. And I said, well, why? The majority of games I'm playing are Baldur's Gate 3 or Like a Dragon, and me trying to cram other games between them, and they're getting choked by those 2 games. I mean, I had to put my foot down 2 weeks ago and say, no, we are finishing these 2 goddamn games so I can finally play new ones. This is not just about, income, which is what a lot of idiots like to make it out about. The channel has to be healthy. And this channel was doing good at the end of 2023. And then RPGs choked the channel. There's too many. It's like I was just saying, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth came out in the middle of this. I feel Final Fantasy VII Rebirth would have done fine as a playthrough on this channel if I wasn't already playing Baldur's Gate 3 and Like a Dragon. When you have 3 major RPGs going on at once, there's no way you're going to retain interest for all of them. People will probably focus on maybe 1, at the most 2. No one's going to be fucking watching 3 RPGs on this channel at once. That's insane. So other games have been choked to death by the other RPGs being too long and lingering. Okay? And that's just a fact. Okay? Is it good that people came by the Baldur's Gate 3 streams and supported them? Absolutely, because if they didn't, I probably would have gone out of business. But outside of that, the rest of the channel has suffered hugely. And so I need to build that back. I need to get back on track, and that's what I'm focused on now. Variety on this channel. Not RPG, 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 RPG. We're not doing that again. Okay? Tubs, I literally know nothing about Sandland. I have not paid any attention to other RPGs because I've been in RPG overload, so I'm not paying attention to any fucking RPGs outside of what I've been doing. I have no intention of starting any new RPGs anytime soon. That would be really fucking stupid. So, my focus right now is Dragon's Dogma 2, that's my RPG, and then balancing it with all other kinds of games. Through Dragon's Dogma 2, then we can talk about other RPGs. I don't even want to hear the name of a fucking RPG right now. Seriously. I don't care. I'm that burnt out. I don't want to hear another fucking 20 RPG names. I'm tired of this shit.